Go. The kids don't want to go back to school. If you're like my little sisters, oh, really? Summer's just almost done. We haven't really done anything. Are you kidding me? You've had 2 months off. Time to go back to school. And all kidding aside, back to school can be somewhat of a stressful time if supplies aren't readily available for families who have a fixed budget. So we thought we would talk to the folks over at Tecumseh Mall, this segment of the show, on their excellent campaign. It's called Tools for School. And joining us on the show to tell us all about it, what you can win, what they're looking for from you, and the back-to-school season, as it is quickly coming to an end. September 4th, the kids go back. Nancy Millson, who is the marketing coordinator for Tecumseh Mall, on the show with us today. Nancy, always good to talk to you. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, Arms. How you doing?
I am good. So I would think that you guys are pretty busy for back to school, right?
Oh, yeah. You can definitely see the students starting to come in with their parents and looking for new clothes, new supplies and backpacks and everything that they need for back to school.
So this time of year is sort of it's an expenditure for families to send their kids back, to make sure that they're outfitted for success for the new year. And that's why Tecumseh Mall has really developed this campaign that is really looking to help people who need it.
Yeah, absolutely. Studies show that parents can spend upwards of $300 or $400 on back-to-school supplies for their kids every year. And, there's a lot of students and a lot of families that are having trouble with, that large expense this year. So what we just wanted to do is collect some school supplies, all the basics that the kids need from, markers, erasers, pencils, backpacks, everything in between. We want to get a collection going so that we can get these supplies to students in the Windsor area that can't afford to buy new ones this year.
What kind of supplies are you looking for, Nancy?
Well, we have a list on our website at tecumsehmall.com, but it really ranges from all the basics, from duotangs, white glue, pencil cases, rulers, pens and pencils, highlighters, all the usual things, upwards to a scientific calculator, French-English dictionary. There's a lot of basics that it can really add up when you're having to buy a big amount of these supplies every year.
Especially with parents with kids who have 2 or 3 or even 4 going to school, even if it's just elementary or post-secondary too. I mean, those costs can, triple, even quadruple in some cases.
Absolutely. And, there are some supplies that you can maybe reuse year after year, but every once in a while you just have to replace. The backpack gets a little bit worn, that sort of thing. You need new pencils, new markers. So it gets expensive to replace these supplies every year.
So for the Tecumseh Mall Tools for School campaign, do we just bring the actual supplies to the mall? Are there drop-off locations?
Yes, we have a drop-off box located just in our food court right by our customer service. So people are welcome to come by, drop off any supplies that you are able to donate. Every donation counts. The smallest donation can make the biggest difference in the lives of a student. So we've got that set up in our food court. And anyone who brings a donation in is welcome to visit our customer service booth for a ballot to win possibly some really great prizes.
And a really great prize, too, in terms of a big one. And this is maybe a vacation for mom or dad. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really thankful. Porter Airlines has come on board with this promotion, and they're supplying our grand prize, 2 tickets anywhere Porter Airlines flies.
Very nice. Now, when will you be drawing this?
We're going to draw this the day after Labor Day. So that Tuesday morning when the kids go back to school, we'll make the draw and notify winners that day. Awesome
stuff. So TecumsehMall.com, it's going on right now, the Tools for School campaign. So make sure you do your shopping at Tecumseh Mall and help out those kids here locally who certainly need those new school supplies, who can't afford them. Before we let you go, Nancy, we always like to do this with some of our guests and kind of find out a little bit more about them. Did you have a favorite subject in school, grade school or post-secondary?
I always liked English, oddly enough. I don't know. There's all those fun stories. You get to go off in faraway lands. I always like to read lots of books, so I was a bit of a bookworm.
There you go. So English for Nancy. Hey, thanks so much for joining us, and we appreciate it.
Thanks, Arms.
Anytime. Nancy Millson, the marketing coordinator for Tecumseh Mall. English